Hello everyone, I'm Chris. Welcome to Temecula Valley Overlanding Adventures. Hey, so today we're going to do an easy trail. It's called Rawson Road. It's a main access way to the Rawson Ranch, established in 1862 here in Southern California. So today the goal is to just talk about the near future of the truck and to do a gear review actually. Setpower actually sent me an item. I won kind of like a little, I don't know, I guess a giveaway or something like that. But anyways, I want to give the gear a proper review and let you guys know what I think about it. This is not a paid sponsorship or anything by any means. It's a free giveaway, so yes, I did not pay for it myself. But I will give you honest feedback of what I think about this, and you know, we'll see where we go from there. So anyways, if you are new to this channel, I would appreciate it if you guys give it a little sub and hit that little bell icon. End up liking this video at the end, just give it a like, okay? That would really help this channel. Anyways, let's get on to the road, all right? Hey everybody, just a little bit of a check-in. I am officially on the Rawson Ranch Road. It's also known as Rawson Country. And if you see up there, that big old house up there on the hill, that is the Rawson Ranch house. It's very pretty out here. A couple of facts. I had to do a little bit more research on Rawson Ranch. They have a very long history. They are very, very private. But they were established in 1864 or 1862, one of the two. They've been around for a while. They try to keep to themselves. Of course, they they try to make sure that their road is as rough as they can possibly keep it, so that way they can keep the casual person away from their property. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty out here. So I promised you guys a little bit of discussion on what I intend to do with the truck. Well, let me go back here a little bit. So I'm running the stock FX4 rear blocks on the truck still. Plan is, I'm getting with Halo Lifts. Been talking with Kevin and Eve Hudson. I'm buying some Raptor style blocks. They're about 2 3/4 of an inch. And if I recall correctly, the FX4 blocks are 1 1/4 inch tall. So that should give me about, 1.5 inches of extra lift back here. That honestly might help out with the breakover just a little bit. The big thing that I'm going to be getting from them is RCI skid plates. I'm going to be completely replacing all of the, well, I say all of them, but my remaining bash plate and engine plate for the Talon's garage. You can see them down there. So yeah, I'm going to get this truck protected on the undercarriage again, so that way I can start sending it again. And instead of having 1/4 inch aluminum, I'm going to be running 10 gauge steel. Of course, steel is going to have a higher chance of causing like corrosion and all that stuff long term. But I could always repaint it, recondition it, bang out any dents that I get into the bash plates, and carry on. Whereas with the aluminum, from what I've seen, is you take one good hit and it's over with, and if you crack it, then there's no saving it. So idea is to go to steel, so that way I have a little bit more protection. It's a little bit heavier. It's about 30 pounds heavier for the package. I'm not doing it yet, but I'm going to eventually go towards the RCI rear diff skid, and I'll just go over the pumpkin and protect that differential from rocks, stuff like that. Basically give the rear diff the same kind of protection that the bash plate provides for the front diff. So that is the near-term plan. So big news, I did not put it in my last video, just because the last video was an adventure that happened 2 weeks ago. I filed for an LLC for Temecula Valley Overlanding Adventures, and it is official. So Temecula Valley Overlanding Adventures LLC is official. Right now, I'm focusing on the social media aspect of stuff, but I'm going to later on do some DBAs, because I want to expand this business out to do some other stuff, like guided trail tours. Yeah, so anyways, I think I'm going to transition into the gear review. I think some of you guys will be pretty pleasantly surprised by what I've got to show you guys. It's probably not anything you guys expect from Setpower. So without any further ado, let me get the piece of gear out. Alright, what you're seeing over here is the Setpower power bank. It's a 216 watt hour power bank. It's magnetic. Of course, I have a truck that's not very magnetic anywhere, but along this backside, there's a bunch of magnets, and it's a little bit of a softer plate. And the idea is you're supposed to be able to stick this up onto one of the fridges, which, I don't know, let's see. I have a Setpower fridge back here. I don't think there's any steel on it. Alright, well, let's give it a test to see if there's any places on this RV60 Pro that I could stick this. Yeah, I'm not thinking so. That's a shame. Oh well. But if you were to have a fridge that has steel on it, then you could slap it on there and then take your fridge with you. I mean, honestly, I could still bring this with me. This is super light. This is really, really light, and it's very portable. Yeah, I could take it with me. You know, take the fridge where I want to go. Like, say I'm out on the beach. Take the fridge to the beach. Hook it up to this, because I've got a DC port. And, you know, I'm good to go for most of the day. Like, the entire time I'm out on the beach, I'd have cold drinks, cold food, and whatnot. So, yeah, this is pretty handy. There's no entryway for dust that I could see. So, this should be pretty durable. So, this is the kind of power bank that you would want to take with you out to the beach and whatnot. Dirty places. And you just use it. So, you have one Type-C. And you have one Type-A USB on here, and you have an input. When you get this, you get an AC and a DC charging cord. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty small. You know, there's my hand to it. So, anyways, I want to thank Setpower for sending this to me. This is not a sponsored video by any means, but I won some kind of giveaway. So, again, thank you, Setpower, for sending me this awesome product. This is going to be very useful, especially for my rooftop tent. When I have it deployed, I have a light strip up there. I can plug my light strip in there, and then even my phone to this, and it's a little bit less room that'll be taken up in the rooftop tent. Anyways, yeah, it's a neat little setup, and I am absolutely convinced that it's going to go well with my Setpower RV60 Pro D. So, anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's get back on the trail and let's see what we see. All right. Hoo-wee. It's a little bit bumpy. I like it though. Coming up on some houses now. Yeah, like I said, this is usually a pretty short trail ride. It's only a couple miles long for the total thing. So I'll probably get to the end of this, turn around and come back through it, just because I want a little bit more dirt time, and possibly I could film a couple more angles. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. anyway, so I'm getting towards the end of this trail. I'll probably double back and go through from a different direction, get a little bit more video and whatnot. But I think this will pretty much do it for the monologue for this video, and I'll leave you guys with some outro trail video. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a subscribe. Hit that little bell icon and give it a like. That would really help this channel. So anyways, guys, I'll see you at the next adventure, and until then, keep the shiny side up and have a good time, all right? Bye.
Thank you.